Welcome to Moto_Rezus, where one split second changes everything. Drop a like, subscribe, and let's dive into today's breakdowns. A catastrophic high-speed impact layout. At 101 miles per hour, this rider had no tracking margins left when traffic slowed down, slamming directly into the back of a car. The rider manages to get to his feet, checking his hands and assessing the heavy damage to the front of his machine. Thankfully, his gloves and gear took the impact, preventing serious injury, though he has to sit down on the sidewalk to catch his breath. A severe failure to check mirrors. The driver of this white van threw his door open directly into the passing motorcycle's tracking line. The brutal side impact shattered the window instantly, leaving the rider trapped. As the lead motorcycle slows down or maneuvers, the rider behind is caught completely off guard, slamming hard into the back of the other bike. The impact sends him crashing onto the asphalt. Witnesses and passing pedestrians immediately gather around. Pure escape tactics. To lose the backup, this rider used the machine's small footprint to slide through a pedestrian plaza and disappear under a bridge layout. Zero margins for mistakes when the law is on your tail. Was this a clean getaway or a highly risky tracking error? Comment below, hit like, and subscribe to Moto_Rezus for more insane clips. My guy completely overcooked the wheelie and looped his bike at highway speeds. That's a costly mistake, but shout out to his boy behind him. Zero panic, perfect braking, and immediately stopped to secure the scene. Drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more. Sometimes the most dangerous hazards on the road at night are the ones you would least expect. The rider slid for dozens of feet on his back while heavy traffic tracked right past him. Only professional leather armor and a certified helmet saved his skin from being completely erased.
A la bestia. A la bestia.
Fortunately, both walked away with only minor injuries. The green bike suffered handguard and brake reservoir damage, while the delivery bike bent its handlebars. Who do you think is legally at fault here? Comment below.
Whoa! Fucking hell! Whoa! Fucking hell! Sorry. Oh my days. I didn't expect you to stop. I didn't expect you to stop.
Instead of pointing fingers, the rider took full responsibility, comforted his visibly shaken partner, and promised to pay for all the damages. Always keep a safe following distance.
We're good. Yeah. It's fine. It's all right. It's all right.
With the officer left far behind, the rider slows down, but the slick roads still offer almost zero grip. This was an incredibly risky move that could have easily ended in a devastating high-speed crash. The rider escaped with only a minor shin injury, but his bike wasn't as lucky. The front mudguard is cracked, the headlight housing is broken, and the engine cover took a nasty scratch.
Nee, nur ein bisschen Schienbein, aber geht.
Coming into this sharp right-hander, the rider completely lost traction, low-sided, and slid directly into the metal guardrail. Always respect the limits of the road and your tires. This rider on an Indian motorcycle carried too much speed into the curve, misjudging the turn. The heavy machine drifted wide, hit the loose dirt and rocks on the shoulder.
Guardate che spettacolo! A liberarla! Poverina! Ci avviciniamo, io e mio compare spacchiuso spavento! Con la speranza! Ma non è attaccata!
Using a branch as a shield and pliers to cut the wire, the riders managed to safely free the fox, which bolted back into the wild unharmed. Great reflexes and teamwork turned a potential tragedy into a successful rescue.
Guardate che spettacolo! In qualche maniera l'abbiamo liberata!
Fortunately, the rider was wearing proper protective gear, which likely prevented severe injuries, though the bike sustained major damage. It took the effort of the entire group to haul the heavy machine back up. Always ride within your limits on mountain curves. Comment, like, and subscribe. Carving through tight mountain bends requires absolute focus, perfect body positioning, and total trust in your tires.
Nein. Schliffen und dann hat sie mich weggehauen.
It took pure adrenaline and serious strength to literally bend the heavy guardrail and pull the trapped rider free. Fortunately, his protective gear did its job, leaving him with nothing but a racing heartbeat and a damaged bike.
Du Kacke, Digga. Ist bei dir alles okay?
Bei mir ist alles okay, nur mein Herz tut weh.
Ach du Scheiße, die Leitplanke.
Off the road. Come on. Off the road.
While koalas have incredibly sharp claws and can pack a nasty bite, this controlled, calm rescue got the little guy out of harm's way without incident. Ride safe.
It's okay.
After calming the shivering kitten down on his gas tank, he carefully opened his backpack, tucked the little guy safely inside, and zipped it up to take him home. True heroes wear helmets.
Ja, Fahrrad weg. Ja, selber.
Du hast mir die Vorfahrt genommen. Also reg dich nicht auf, du
Du hast mich doch gesehen.
As the argument peaked, the cyclist decided to take things physical. In a bizarre move, he swung his leg to kick the rider's front wheel before quickly pedaling away. The stunned rider joined his group at the next red light, calling the man a complete idiot. As this orange sport bike rider accelerates smoothly after making a turn, a red Ford SUV pulls out of a parking lot directly into his path. Despite the rider's immediate reaction, there is simply no space left to stop. While cruising down the highway, this rider witnessed a freak accident. A large piece of wood on the road was kicked up by a vehicle ahead, flying directly into the following motorcyclist. The impact was so severe that it Spotting a tiny, shivering kitten stranded on the double white lines, these compassionate riders blocked the road, gently scooped her up, and safely secured her in a backpack. Extreme speed for the layout. The rider accelerated to nearly 70 miles per hour on a narrow road, completely overcooking the corner. With no tracking margin left, the bike washed out into the grass.